Hi, I'm going to get into some real talk about foot pain and calf pain and tell you things that I do regularly that help me because I had a bout of plantar fasciitis for like a year and a half, and learned a lot about my feet and how to take care of them, and I want to share it with you. So first off, something I do every day is toe sprays. The company here is called Nabosco. You can see that there. They're just these blue silicone toe sprays, kind of like what you get when you get a pedicure. I put them on my toes, like so, for a half hour at least in the morning. I feel as if they help stretch my feet in the morning so I can activate the smaller muscles of my toes and feet before I work out, before I start my day, and they help keep my foot like loose and mobile. So I'll do that then, or if the morning is quick, I'll do them at night as kind of like a recovery tool at the end of the day. So I've been doing this at least a half hour every day for, I'm gonna tell you, at least 6 months. It's kind of become just like brushing my teeth, like a habit that I love because it helps keep my feet loose. You can see, really easy to walk around in. Yeah, you just put them on. You're gonna feel them stretching your toes, and that's actually a good feeling. It's not gonna hurt, but you'll feel it. Another thing that I do is to take care of my calves, to keep my calves loose. I have what's called a massage stick, and with my leg relaxed, I will massage out my calf muscles like this, so I can get to all different parts of my calf, kind of work into the Achilles. Even if I find some tight spots, I'll just hang out in those tight spots. And I'll do this for like 2 to 5 minutes. I really think just like listen to your body, what it needs, and do it for as long as you feel like you got the knots out. And just kind of like anything consistently, repetition, like compounding interest, right? Consistently taking care of your calves will help your feet. Now this is called a NeuroBall. It's that same company, Nabosco. It comes as a ball with actually like a little like harder ball in the middle, which can help get to those like really small muscles in your feet. You can roll on it, but I've took that ball out. I actually separated the ball, so now I only have a half. I have 2 halves. I travel with the other half. And what you can do here is stand on it. So I pick different parts of my foot. Like if I had 3 rows of muscle tissue on my foot, I stand on one part of it, maybe like the inside of the foot, kind of close to the ball of the feet. I let the muscles of the fascia just kind of sink over the ball as a type of, think about like a massage. And I just hold that, keep that pressure on and let it relax. So the best thing here, and then I move to another part of my foot, like maybe the outside of my foot, and let it melt there. But the best thing here is it really helps to soften the arch of your foot, which again helps you move through your foot in a more natural way. A lot of times our shoes and just life creates a rigidity of our foot. This is a rigid foot. And then what these things do is it helps our foot kind of splay open so we can use all the muscles, the joints of our foot more effectively, because that's what's going to help us push off the ground and land nice and softly. So then you can go to like the arch of your foot, kind of play around with your pressure on that. Again, let that melt, maybe, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds. Just kind of take some nice deep breaths. You can even get back into the heel. And then again, you could just, sometimes I put that like under the sink in the morning when I'm getting ready. I'll use it, or just like if I'm watching TV or talking on the phone, I'll just stand up and do that. And then the last thing I want to share is these sandals called OOFOS. They are really supportive for your foot. So they're not super pretty, but they are really great. I know that runners use them as a recovery tool after long runs because they just are soft again on your feet. And provide like a right amount of cushion, the right amount of support through the arch of your foot. And so if you're dealing with any foot pain or tightness and you want something that has more support and cushion for you, these are awesome. You can wear them all day throughout the day. You can just wear them part of your day, morning or evening or whatever works for you. Really easy to walk in, and again, just gives you a nice support. So these are things to maintain the health of your foot, to act as recovery tools, and just keep your feet as healthy as possible. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need an evaluation on your foot, I'm taking discovery calls right now, and I'd be happy to talk with you through it and see how I can help you.